Hello guys, my name is NaToSaphiX, and today we have another video. This time it is yet another video with Play.gg. Today we'll be taking a look at Device and judging whether or not he'll be ready to return to pro play anytime soon. Now, as a small disclaimer before this video really gets going, we are watching Face-It matches and it's pretty clear that Device and his friends are not taking it too seriously, but I've tried to pull as much from the demos as I can, like in this round where he sees a guy jumping at the half wall on Banana and assumes that there's a guy that's being baited for in the corner. Very smart. Now, from watching these demos, one thing that we can assume is that Device and his pistols are just as good as ever. We see a fast headshot coming in here, and even though he misses a few bullets here and there, he does land some crisp ones at times. To diagnose if Device is ready for a comeback, I'll be looking at aim, decision making, and creativity. Here's an example of creativity. He smokes CT and in a pretty perfect way from a very on-the-fly place in the corner. I personally did not know this was possible. Device is widely regarded as the most consistent CSGO player of all time, and so it is quite unsurprising that his read of the game doesn't seem too impacted by him being out of it. But throughout these demos, there are a few situations where Device just doesn't look quite as sharp as when he was at the top, which again is sort of unsurprising. But something like this is a shot that I would expect Device to hit pretty much 10 out of 10 times when he is on form. Putting the few aim fails aside and focusing more on the rounds where he is playing well, which is honestly by far the majority of the rounds, we see a round like this where he gets a nice kill on the first guy and then times this flash to perfection, gets a freebie and plays it like I imagine he would in Astralis, off the contact of his teammate, swings out and picks up the kill. Throughout these demos, I always had the impression that Device was just the best player on the server, even though his opponents and his teammates were definitely not bad. He just made everything look so damn easy, and it really felt like he wasn't even trying while just getting 30 bombs left and right. I purposefully picked out an Ancient demo since this is a map that Device has only played 20 times on HLTV, and mostly right when the map came out, where obviously now the map is in a completely different state as the meta has evolved over more than a full year. I wanted to use this demo to see if Device has still sort of kept up with the meta, if he still has employed some of the newer tricks on the map, and if he would be able to sort of slide seamlessly into a top team and just play Ancient from day one. And what I'm seeing is a player who definitely knows what's going on this map. In this round, predicting the donut boost and spamming through it. And in other rounds, having lineup smokes to turn off molotovs in mid so that he can hold this pixel gap that a lot of oppers tend to hold. Then we see the creativity once again come into play as he pushes in front of the CT smoke right behind the molotov. He proceeds to hold this angle for a very long time, but unfortunately when the duo comes in, he's again lacking a little bit the sharpness that I mentioned earlier. Round 9, Device once again shows real map knowledge on Ancient as he spams the K from the outside to create extra space for Star. I'm honestly not sure how effective this is as a tactic, but since it's Device doing it, I'm going to have to assume that it works. One of the big reasons that Device is so effective as a player is his ability to weave in and out from walls and use his movement to always have the upper hand in a one-on-one fight. What this does so well is that it keeps the opponent guessing. He cannot just sit back and hold mouse 1 and spray and try to get lucky. He cannot sit and pre-fire one tap at the edge of the corner and try to kill Device that way. Device maintains this advantage even in the one-on-one duel by making sure he uses his movement effectively and gets the fight that he wants. This cerebral monster of a player shows his ability to adapt on the fly as the full Molotov wall comes in, something they do in pro play but I've never seen anyone do in Face-It, and he picks up a kill for it. A few rounds later and Device is now playing against the same Molotov combo. He's invented a new play playing around the edge of the smoke, and in true Astralis 2019 fashion he starts off the round with 2 utility kills. As a final conclusion to end off this video, I can definitely say that Device looks an awful lot like the Device we know and love. It might take a few weeks or even a couple of months for this guy to return to true match form, but I'm pretty sure that when this beast gets unleashed once again, there will be very few things that can stop him.